Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best curved gaming monitor. Starting at number 5. ViewSonic Omni XG2431. If you're on a budget, there are plenty of options to choose from. You'll have to sacrifice a few features, but you can still get something with impressive gaming performance, like the ViewSonic XG2431. It has a lower resolution than the LG 27GP850B and a smaller screen, so it doesn't deliver the same immersive gaming experience. Instead, it has a higher 240Hz refresh rate. It's great if you want to play games at a high frame rate and your graphics card can take full advantage of the high refresh rate. While it has a smaller screen and lower resolution than the LG, it still has decent image clarity, so images aren't blurry. The high refresh rate helps provide an extremely fast response time, and it has low input lag for a responsive feel. It also has an optional backlight strobing feature to reduce persistence blur, and unlike many monitors, you can control the flicker of it to your liking. Even though it's a budget-friendly monitor, it still has a few extra features, like a black stabilizer that adjusts the gamma so that you see opponents easier in games. Coming at number 4. LG 27GP850B UltraGear. If you're looking for something cheaper but aren't necessarily on a tight budget, the LG 27GP850B is a good alternative. As you move down in price, there are a few features you lose out on. In this case, the LG has a lower resolution than the Gigabyte M32U. It means that images don't look as sharp, but that's the sacrifice you make when getting something cheaper. Still, it has a 180Hz max refresh rate, and the 1440p resolution results in good image clarity. It doesn't have HDMI 2.1 bandwidth either, so you can't use it for 4K at 120Hz gaming from consoles, but it downscales a 4K at 60Hz image, which results in a sharper image than a native 1440p signal. Motion looks incredibly smooth on this monitor as it has a very fast response time, especially with high frame rate signals, and it remains fast even with low frame rate signals. It also has low input lag for a quick and responsive gaming experience. It has other gaming features like native FreeSync VRR support, GSYNC compatibility, and an optional backlight strobing feature to reduce persistence blur, but that only works within a limited range. At number 3. Gigabyte M32U 32-inch. If you don't need the best in terms of both gaming and picture quality, you can still get excellent gaming performance with a mid-range monitor like the Gigabyte M32U. It has the same 32-inch 4K screen as the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7S 32BG75, with the main difference being that it doesn't feature mini LED backlighting. It means that it doesn't have the same excellent picture quality, especially for darkroom gaming or HDR, but it has a different panel type with wider viewing angles instead, making it the better choice for co-op gaming. It has the same HDMI 2.1 bandwidth for console gaming, and even if you game from a PC, it's excellent thanks to its low input lag for a responsive feel, flicker-free backlight, and fast response time across its entire refresh rate range. It also has native FreeSync VRR support, and if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, it's GSYNC compatible. It's good in well-lit rooms as it has very good peak brightness and decent reflection handling. If you find the 32-inch screen size too big, there's a smaller version, the Gigabyte M28U, that you can get cheaper and has worse ergonomics but gets brighter. Number 2 of my list. Samsung 32-inch Odyssey. If you prefer something a bit cheaper but still want high-end features, look into getting the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7S 32BG75. It's a different type of monitor compared to the Dell Alienware AW3423DW, as it has a 16:9 aspect ratio with a 4K resolution, meaning it's the better choice if you want to use it for console gaming or if you want an immersive gaming experience. It doesn't deliver the same perfect black levels as the Dell but instead has mini LED backlighting that lets highlights get brighter in HDR, and it has a decent local dimming feature. In terms of its gaming performance, it's excellent thanks to its 165Hz refresh rate and fast response time across its entire refresh rate range. It also features HDMI 2.1 bandwidth that lets you take full advantage of the PS5 and Xbox Series X, as you can play 4K games up to 120 frames per second on it. If you want a higher-end 4K monitor with a 240Hz refresh rate, the Samsung Odyssey Neo G8S32BG85 offers that, but considering it costs nearly the same as the Dell, it's better to go for the Dell for the best performance, and the Neo G7 if you want to save a bit of money. And number 1. Alienware 34-inch curved. The best gaming monitor we've tested is the Dell Alienware AW3423DW, which is easiest to buy directly through Dell's website. It's an excellent ultra-wide gaming monitor that doesn't have the highest resolution or refresh rate compared to other monitors. However, it's known for its incredible motion handling and remarkable picture quality. It's a QD OLED display, so it combines the perfect black levels of OLEDs with the wide range of colors of quantum dot displays. Content looks amazing in dark rooms, and colors look vivid in HDR, but there are issues when using it in a bright room as the black levels raise, so it's better to game with it in the dark. There are also some text clarity and color fringing problems, however, it doesn't affect the overall picture quality in games. Its OLED panel provides a near-instantaneous response time, resulting in an incredibly smooth motion without any blur trail behind fast-moving objects. It also has a 175Hz refresh rate that you can achieve over a DisplayPort connection from your PC. Lastly, it natively supports GSYNC variable refresh rate technology to reduce screen tearing, which is beneficial if you have an NVIDIA graphics card and want to take full advantage of it. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.